Fox on the tube coming at you live from Rostock, Germany. Yes, give it up for Rostock, Germany. So, I am in Rostock, Germany, and been here for like about 15 years or whatever. I still care about what's going on in America and my hometown of Los Angeles. You know, I talk a lot about what's going on over there in the political situation, and you know, I do a lot of research too. And I read through the files, and what do you know? My name's in the files more than one time. And I about crap my pants, but pulled it together, and well, it turns out it wasn't me. But there was times when I thought maybe that I might have run into somebody who knew them there at that time, but then not near Zorro Ranch. I started thinking about that and well, again because I spoke about that. But anyway, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. Just to let you guys know, it wasn't me. So, let's see what else we got here. Okay, so the thing was though, this dude Matthew Fox, right? Like he was a very famous theologian, right? And he had these strange theories about what happens when somebody dies. Huh? So, but it wasn't just this guy that Epstein hung out with. I mean, he hung out with some very very famous people like professors or freaking heads of universities, some people with some serious money. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this dude hung out with what's his name, the guy in the wheelchair. Um, even him. You know what I'm saying? And I can't remember his name. Somebody let me know sometime. I can't remember. I've read so much in the past 3 days. It's crazy. But anyway, but I mean, he hung out with these people and had discussions and tried to learn. He was trying to investigate cryonics. He was investigating what they did, and that was in the 80s coming out. Anyway, and so he was interested in maybe freezing his head and freezing his penis. I don't know. Anyway, but the dude he was intelligent. He was studying shit. You know what I'm saying? But he was also a pedophile, and that's the bad part. You know what I'm saying? Um, I don't know that everybody that talked to this dude knew that he was a pedophile. I mean, I don't know everybody that hung out with him and maybe even saw one or two girls there knew that he was a pedophile, because in those situations, especially in those situations, there's somebody around that handles the girls or takes them other places when there's other people around, or if they are going to be around, that they're going to be well behaved for him. I don't know. I can't call it. All I'm saying is that this guy was trying to get some knowledge or trying to figure something out. He wanted to inseminate a bunch of girls and uh, have the babies on the island where over there or over at Zorro Ranch. I'm not sure, but nevertheless, they're searching Zorro Ranch. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Give me a thumbs up. Hey, abonniere, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so anyway, so what I'm getting back to saying is this dude, he didn't hang out with like a bunch of losers. Like this dude hung out with some dudes that had some serious money, and it's very very possible that he was blackmailing some of them because maybe one or two did something wrong or something that he filmed them doing. And I don't know, it's not for me to call, but what I am going to say is Donald Trump doesn't want you talking about the Epstein files. Look, since the Epstein files situation has come out, he fought against the release for a long last time, till the bitter end when he knew he had no choice. So he signed this shit, and then he's trying to get the FBI and the DOJ to block all the redact all the shit, and it's just getting too long. You know what I'm saying? It's getting too long. All right. So, but the thing is, now that he's attacked Iran, and what is happening in Iran is really crazy. I mean, it's like looks like hell over there, going over there with all the fire and smoke and shit. But the thing is, JD Vance has kind of stepped away from Trump, huh? You ain't see him that much. I want to tell you something. His old lady doesn't like Trump. His old lady doesn't like Trump, and she definitely doesn't want him around her daughter. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just saying. So now that, hey, what's up, Fiona? What's up, man? Elena. So thanks a lot for watching. Give me a thumbs up wherever you're at. Love you. Thanks. But since the what was it? 8 more Americans just lost their lives. 8 more Americans just lost their lives, and Trump hasn't said shit. Trump has not said shit, and that's what's getting to me. 8 more American soldiers have lost their lives, and it is too much for the President of the United States to say anything. Everybody else has said something. Everybody else has sent out their regards and their sympathies to the families and stuff. Like people like Gavin Newsom, AOC that said something, and I'm not sure if any Republicans have said anything, but I know that Donald Trump has not said shit. Hey, yo, Chilla, what's up? I like you too, fool. All right, but this is a very serious situation. So these soldiers came back. The first batch of soldiers that they brought back, and Trump wore his baseball hat, his USA baseball hat, to a funeral procession for soldiers that gave their lives for their countries. So, and for him to just, disrespect them in that way, and then now he's trying to raise money. Can I sing? Yeah, I can, a little bit. I sang a few years ago. If you look on my YouTube channel, you'll find it in my videos. I got some. All right. So what I was going to say is that in these situations, it's very, what I'm saying, for the families, it's a hard thing. You know what I'm saying? You lose your son, your daughter, your husband, whatever, and you have a president that doesn't say anything to them thereafter. He stands there for the picture, and that's it. And then he's gone. So JD Vance said a little bit more, stayed a little bit more, but I think it's really disrespectful to the American soldiers, him not to stay with the families, spend some time with the families. He left JD Vance to do that, and Usha. So hats off to them, but nevertheless, Donald Trump's a piece of crap, and he couldn't even take his hat off for American soldiers who gave their lives for their country. So I think it's wrong. I think it's really wrong. So what I was going to say is beyond that is what is coming. You know what I'm saying? What is coming for the American people? You need to be watching out. Stay in contact with your friends, because what's coming is going to be even worse when Trump loses it and calls out for martial law. So keep an eye out and keep an ear to the grindstone. Love you and take care. This is Matt Fox on the tube. I'm out of here today, boy.